I've never seen Fiendish with so much skin covered up.
Just for you.
Looks like it's going live.
Yeah, it says we're live, so we want to make sure everyone can hear us. Can everybody hear us okay?
Okay, good.
Have you got
People
any of
in
the
Vent,
cats
could
yet,
you
Diva?
say your name? Sorry, what?
Have you gotten any of the cats yet?
No. I haven't gotten confirmation yet that they can hear Alejandra, but maybe the delay.
Chulia, wie sieht's aus mit dir? Julia seems to have that problem. And now his microphone doesn't seem to work.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Chulia. Everybody seems like a good volume level.
Nice. Diva's invisible.
Don't.
Okay. There you are. I reloaded my UI. Alright. So it is 11:02 Pacific Daylight Time. So welcome to the DTC Roadshow. This is Fiendish, and today I'm here with Dimension Diva and Chulia.
Hi.
Chulia and Alejandre
Hello.
at Brutwacht, and today we're going to look at some of Chulia's dimensions on this German shard. This is the first time, actually.
Hooray.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've been on Brutwacht for the Roadshow. And we're going to start out in his newest dimension, which is called WGS Atlantis. But before we get started, news that's coming up. Excuse me. The recent patch put some bug fixes in place, and they're currently looking at and working on more, such as the shadow, which you can see here with the sun. The shadow cast is apparently the big green bubble, and there's also some more issues with Vengeful Sky that are now reoccurring that are also being looked at. So we look forward to more bug fixes, and more bug fixes. Diva, you want to talk about any contests that are going on right now?
Well, we've got the two on the forums, Mars Attacks, and of course Get Up and Go, which is being sponsored by Tryon and the DTC, but the real mastermind behind it is, of course, Fiendish. And both of those are sticky posts out on the forums, and I have already seen the entries, not the dimensions themselves, but the physical entries from a number of our dimension nerds, some here, so really looking forward to both of those.
Yes, indeed. So without further ado, because Chulia does not build on a small scale, we're going to go ahead and get started so we can try to get through as many of these as we can. I think Atlantis was how many now, Chulia?
Sorry.
How many dimensions do you have now?
I have 18 in the moment.
18 at the moment. So there's a lot to see. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're at the entryway here. You can see some of the new NPC items that just came out in here already. And
Okay.
and Alejandro was put this little dog in here. He's just such a cute little fellow.
Alejandra, kannst du übernehmen, weil ich habe wahnsinnige Soundprobleme.
Julia has sound problems and asked me to step in.
Okay.
If that's okay for you.
People might recognize the little doggy from the zoo dimension by Alejandre and others that we saw before last, I think.
Last week.
Oh, last week.
I already hopped the banner, so
Okay.
I'm getting ready to head into the water. I really like the use of this boggling fish rack outside the window to make it look like there's actually fish swimming by. And then my big map here. Chulia told me when I talked to him about it earlier this week that he'd always wanted to build Atlantis, but that finally getting an underwater dimension made it possible.
Although he didn't like the pink of everything, and it was took some time to find a place that wasn't all pink on the outside, and to find a place where you could build all the buildings in that had enough space.
Yes. Well, I like the way that he did this one with the multiple levels, and you know, he's telling a story here, and I like dimensions that tell stories.
I think the place of Atlantis is important for me to find a place where not a lot of pink and have enough water, and yes, I try.
I think it's great. I love how you do this entry here, and it's all the items you use just further make us feel like we're, underwater, even when we haven't entered the water yet.
Oh, I jumped the gun. I'm
I
already
hope
in
you
the
can
water.
hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I have a little problem with my PC, with my computer.
Diva, you've got to see this dome.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's really breathtaking.
And I love the ruined effect mixed with the parts that are still standing.
I love that you use the lighted side of the windows inside.
So I get comments every now and then that structures aren't necessarily morphing, but I'm just going to say that if you don't think this is morphing, then I don't know what to tell you.
Structures are totally morphing.
Yes, they are.
If I also say I cannot morph animals and humans, it's not my way to build I cannot. But I think the buildings morphing is also an way to morph. Or
Yeah,
Well, Moon River and Breach is just perfect for this background or this build. Whoa.
And you found an area
You
that's
must,
much more blue than pink.
yes, you need a lot of lights to have a little bit effect. I think try to make an atmosphere. Try.
Well, I think you did a great job at making an atmosphere in here. I love this amphitheater.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much.
Well, all the buildings. I just love all these buildings.
Yes, my first idea was to make Atlantis the sci-fi Atlantis, Stargate, and then I think, okay, I make the Platon, the old story of Atlantis. I think it's better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Me too.
And you were actually able to put quite a bit in here. I'm in the remains of the palace right now, and on this upper portion there's the amphitheater, the bank, a bibliothèque, and then down below there's a market, plus all the other little ruins.
Yeah, the boat is only the background. Important for me was to build Atlantis, the broken town, the sunken town.
Let me turn my sound on so we can see if we can get some sound in here.
Yes, too much, I think.
Oh, all these structures are just so gorgeous, and I just love that so many parts still there and not there. I think ruins are hard to do.
Yeah, sure. What's difficult? I have a lot of pictures of broken ruins, and I like how to make ruins for a long time. Yes. I have built the buildings first and then destroy. I think it's a good way to see how to broken and so.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's probably the easiest way to make ruins is to make it complete and then start pulling pieces out.
Yes, I think so. And you have then, when you've broken it, have you a lot of pieces for a new way.
Yes.
I think what really makes this look so real is you have different levels of being broken. I mean, there's the, you know, as they were built parts, but then there's some slightly tilted pieces, and then some totally broken parts. That just makes it so realistic.
Yes, and I actually I like the upper part too, but I think I kind of like the lower level um, a little bit more. Well, I like this whole dimension. I really like this whole dimension, but down at the lower level is
But
when you can
it's
really see it the damage.
and it's so much fun to have the different layers to explore the different levels.
The problem in this dimension was you go underwater and try and make swimming, and you have the water, and my eyes, and in 3 hours I think I'm blind.
A challenge for building, for sure.
It's very difficult. It's crazy. You look and okay, the pieces are right, and you go around, and then oh, you must begin.
The only thing I'll say is at least you can't drown while you're down here. Oh, this is an explorer's dream dimension.
Yeah, it is. I'm still not entirely convinced I saw everything.
Oh my God, thank you.
I know Jador's watching today, Terradin, and I know she's a die-hard explorer, so I know she's really enjoying this one.
Yeah, this is just gorgeous.
Yeah, people in chat are loving this Chulia. Uh, Sailor says it's a dreamy place, and a number of people rally, and Terradin are there all just oohing and awing over the structures. And they agree that it's morphing. Oh, there's just so much to see here.
And I
Love this
tried to make
sundial.
thank you. I tried to make a lot of details. And here a little idea from Fiendish, the mirror. It's fantastic. You put the item on the backside and have a mirror. Fantastic.
You know, Julia, when we call people a detail freak, it's a compliment.
Okay.
And you're a detail freak.
Okay. I love details. Yes.
Yes, it shows.
I do have one question. How long did it take to make this dome out of the Burvain windows?
Um, the the dimension building in 1 month, and
She asked die Kuppel.
die Kuppel. Um, the palace is built in 3 days.
Wow.
The idea to make the windows so, as you see, is by a friend. It's not my idea. People of my guild and crazy, fantastic dimension nerd, and he make it with wood windows, and I say okay, I tried to make it with Prevane windows, and this is built in 1 night. I come from work and have fun, and then I try to build it
Wow.
with not per hand, also with dimension tools, and I think it's yeah.
Yeah, and with those distance things, distance walls.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the indicator. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm thinking the probably not doing the legs would have been too difficult, but trying to line everything up would have probably been frustrating at times.
Yes.
But wow, it's worth it.
I think um, perhaps there's too much interactive items. I love the items, and they was new, and I must put them and take it in the dim. Okay. Um, I think I fixed that. It's a lot of sound here. I don't know.
I don't think there's really too much sound going on in here. I mean, I hear the music, and periodically I can hear Aretha singing, and I think that's
Yes.
really appropriate for a dimension like this.
Like a siren.
Yes.
I have a new idea for an dimension. I make Omer, Odysseus, the, versuch mal zu übersetzen, Aliandra. Die Reisen des Odysseus.
Odysseus travels.
You know, Omer. That's a very good theme, I think. Syrians make Circe.
Oh, okay.
So a bit of Greek mythology.
Yes.
Yes, it's my favorite. And then the South American. New Orleans, Mississippi, okay, Texas. I love that.
I keep swimming around and exploring down below and all around, but the dome keeps pulling me back for another look.
Okay, thank you.
And it's not just the dome, it's a lot of the structural details, and even though the primary material is limestone, there's just, um, wow, the amount of detail that you were able to get in here is really great.
There's a lot of limestone here, yes.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about how many cubes that you used, with all the
Yes,
with all the round pieces.
yes, of course.
Because on the palace you've got these rounded walls, and then the arches, and then down below there's another partial
Yes,
dome, and it's stunning.
yeah, okay, thank you.
I like structures, but so this one is just wow.
Okay, okay. Aleandre, Schatz. Was heißt Schatz? Also, den
Treasure.
gefundenen Schatz. Treasure. I have here in
Gefunden
the
ist es.
bank
Lost treasure.
treasure, a little. The half is on the boat, it's me.
Yeah, I found a chest of shinies on the boat.
Yes. Okay.
That's a lot of artifact sets.
Yes.
Did you
Yes,
get the 1000 or the 1200?
I have 1180, I think. My mein Ziel,
Go
Aliandra? Was?
gold.
Yes. My goal is to have 1200 artifact sets.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you. I just hit 1,000 and that was pretty painful.
Yes, yes, it was. Okay.
Well, this is truly a stunning dimension, and I can't encourage anyone to come check it out in person enough.
It's a must-see
Well,
dimension.
Yes, indeed.
It's magnificent.
well, thank you.
But there are 17 others to go also look at. So we're gonna head we're gonna head to the next one.
You have
And
much time. Okay.
yeah, and the next one is another one that I really like. You do really well with like cities and towns and just big buildings in general. But the next one is one I've always liked, and it's an older one of yours. It's set in Castle Fortune, and it's called Orient Schloss.
And we all arrive swimming, still swimming. And Chulia, you were telling me that in your real life, you, your job involves doing some lighting, and I thought that was so interesting because you are so skilled with doing lighting and contrasting shadows and all of that in your
Oh,
builds.
thank you. Yes, I think I tried to make my job in a dimension, but only for me. Um, you have not a boss. He say, okay, you must let go there and here, and it's my idea and my way to make it. It's wonderful.
Yes,
It's one of the greatest housing systems I ever seen, and it's fantastic, I think.
I agree.
And what was the idea behind this dimension?
Sorry?
What inspired this one?
Um, this was an okay. This was an holiday in North Africa, and the sea and yes, we say Orientschloss, and I tried to build an original Orientschloss, and then I have an idea. Die andere Werft, weißt du, Werft?
Uh, Doc?
Dock, uh, where ships building, and uh, yes, I begin and then have a little garden, have little houses for the people that work in the castle, and then you have guests. You must have a house for guests and so on. It's not really a plan. The plan was to build Orientschloss, perhaps.
Well, it's very different from Atlantis, but it's amazing.
Yes, I tried to build the new, and not all like to be another dimension of me. I try it. I have a lot of ideas and not dimensions with enough space. and so I love it to build.
And it shows. I know when I first saw this one, and it's been several months since I first saw this one, all I could do when I saw the the castle itself was just kind of stop for a minute and look at it.
Okay. My first uh, self-building chamber was a bed in the king's bedroom, and it was the first I have ever built, and I tried to build.
Uh-oh. I wound up in the dungeon.
Okay.
And
Quick,
this is
lock the
why
door.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a good tour guide. I'll take you straight to the dungeon.
He is a thief. He is in a prison. Yes. He lays a long time, you know.
Yeah, he might have been here a little bit too long.
Yes, I think so. He come up and gets the gold, and now
Yeah, I kind of did a little bit backwards. I went to the dungeon and then I came up and got the gold.
yes.
Fiendish has her own special way of doing things.
And that probably was not a compliment.
Mm.
What?
What? I love this bed.
Yeah, well, my first thing I built self. I love the cat.
Yeah, I've been, I've got a couple of the Mythosian folds. I really like those.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, what a bathroom.
Yes, I want to make it have it private. Not enough space, not enough money.
Fit for a king.
Yes, for a king. That's why it is so. The Boah, mir fehlt das Wort Tisch. Alejandra?
Table?
Oh Gott. The table is inspired by King Arthur.
Yeah.
My granddaughter have in school King Arthur, and I built that, and I say to her, I don't know how to build. She said, okay, build King Arthur. The round table.
All fun.
She helps me when she can. All my daughters.
Fiendish, are you not feeling very well today because you haven't once tried to sit in the throne?
I'm I'm trying to be a good girl because I've got the stream.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I sat in it earlier when I was in here.
I love Castle Fortune. I haven't figured out anything cool to build here. This is really such a beautiful
Yeah, then
and
two.
inspiring dimension.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. And you have 2,500 pieces.
Yes.
It's a lot of space to make, to have ideas, yes, and make them.
Very true.
Very
Yes.
true indeed.
We have all, every time, not enough space, not enough pieces, I think.
And this is another one that'll keep explorers busy for quite some time.
Oh, definitely.
But and as will our next dimension, which you told me the other night was just for you, and that's Gold Rush 1842.
Yes, sorry, but it's one of my favorite dimensions for myself. I love the scene.
Yep, and we're getting ready to head there now. Unless you're a doofus that clicks the wrong one like I just did.
What a fun way to enter dimension. And after we disembark at the station, we get a look at the saloon, and there's one of my favorite parts, the water tower, because I just love special details like
Okay.
that. Just really creative.
Okay. Thank you, yes. Yes. I love the mine.
Oh, me too.
The idea with the church is stolen by sailors. Wonderful church. And I make it little and small.
I love the telephone poles and wires.
That's that
Okay.
old
Awesome.
detail freak thing again.
Detail freak alert.
I love the way the stairs are used in here as the blinds and stuff for the windows.
Yeah, that's really creative.
And this trough, if you bring your horses in.
Yeah, I want to make in the first a self windows and not enough space, and I think okay, so it's good.
And I love the saloon doors,
Yes.
the swinging doors.
And this bar.
Oh, yeah.
And Mariana can sing, you know.
Sure.
I want to make a microphone, and then I have not enough space, and then I say okay.
There we go, Diva. Just for you.
It's great, you dance.
I do like that these bookshelves making up the bar kind of hide that big barrel that comes with Nico.
Yeah.
Here's the joke. In real, my name is Nico. You know, the
Oh.
same
So
as
th-
stay here.
So they named him after you.
Yes, yes, it is. I must laugh the first time I see it. I must laugh. But my wife is not Mariana. She looks like, but the name is not Mariana.
I like these the window displays that you have in your shops too.
Yes, it was a spontaneous idea. The front of the houses was yeah,
Empty.
it was empty, and I think you must a little bit make there, and then I think okay, the barber, the stuff, and we have seams, and then you make this.
Yes. And this is the perfect name of a store here. They just sell stuff.
Yeah, the okay, yes. Uh, I see a lot of pictures of the time of the gold rush, and uh, either it is staff and office and town hall and sawmill and Yukon sawmills and so, and I think okay, make it in the dimension.
Well, anywhere is such a good dimension for stuff for builds like this too.
Sailor was saying she thinks the telephone poles set the like mood for the dimension too.
Okay. Yeah, then that's a time in the dimension um, 6 p.m. and you have the light and the lantern and also natural light. It's fantastic, I think. The sun goes up and goes down, and I think the atmosphere is only the time.
It seems to have such a perfect balance of light, but also it's got dark and shadow. It's really good. I love this
Thank you.
mine.
Yeah, and the sluice up
Thank you.
here where you're panning for gold. And those are just details that might not
Yes.
even be really that hard to make, but um, the addition of them just makes them that much better.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this other little section down there where they're using the TNT, it's just such great detail.
Yeah, I'm coming down that way.
Yes, but 10 pieces, not more.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna run away now before it blows.
Yes, danger. With the
And the
details
sawmill.
yes, and the sawmill, the details helps me rather, you know. And I have no idea to make a saw and woods and so. And rather say you make the saw and make it so. It's a beautiful idea. We help each other, Ralo and Alejandra and all the peoples.
That's awesome.
It's a little family.
That's good though.
Yes, I think so. I love it at the moment.
And everywhere the hitching posts and troughs and yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
you're down there by your part now, Fiendish. There, go down a little further, and then look left.
Ha ha. I'm going to tell the cops about you.
The
I
jail is
think they
closed.
know. These lanterns on chains just work so well here down this center street in town.
Yes, I think everywhere is perfect for this part of dimension. I think.
Yeah, it is.
We realize our dream of having anywhere expanded to be 2520 items, then you can come back in here and build a new part of town.
Okay.
But it's perfect the way it is.
Thank you very much.
Hey Fiendish, it's about 12:50. Do we want to go to another one?
Yep, we're going to squeeze in one more. And I really wanted to get the little Das Waste pyramid today, but we're not going to because I want to do Space Dock Galactica.
Okay.
There's just too many to choose from here.
Yeah, everybody needs to put on their explorer's hats and come over to Brutwacht and do a Chulia world tour.
Oh my god. The dimension was inspired by my second daughter. She loves sci-fi. And
Oh,
she say you build sci-fi dimension and I think, oh my god. Okay. And then we together say, okay, make Galactica. And so on.
wonderful.
All these kids have the easy part. They just tell you what to make.
Yes. 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 It is so. All three. I often inspired of my daughters. A lot of dimension.
That's
And it's
wonderful.
my free time. Yes, it's my free time and I love it. It's the first time I make 3 undergrounds and Crucia and Death, and it's a fantastic effect, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Also, yes, also it wasn't experiment. It wasn't only to say. Sorry to see.
When I first zone into this dimension and I see the ship, there before me, and I remember the very first time that I came in and saw the platform moving over there. It's so exciting to see the cool ship, but then know that you're going to get to go explore in it. And I do so love this ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Working
Yeah, it
on
was
getting
my
over
plan to go in the ship. Yes. Well, yeah, there was a plan to go in the ship and
Yeah.
look and a little.
Yeah, I think being able to go in always makes spaceship builds better.
I think the atmosphere to go in the ship and go around and yes. with the planet and the heavens. I love it.
Oh yeah, the view from the bridge is great.
Yes, I love it
Works
to look
perfectly.
to the planet. Yes, I think so.
Definitely. And fun interactives.
Yes, they come later. And the first time I built the dimension only with metal plates. 90%.
Hard to believe all this was done in 1,500 items, roughly.
Yes, but it's
I
not
agree.
enough.
Really, you have to be uh, an explorer. Gee, it took me long enough to find that word. Uh, in your dimensions, because even like the ship, from the one platform over there, you can see, a certain amount of it, but I couldn't notice some of the detail until I came over to the other side. So makes exploring really fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on top of the ship right now.
But I have a lot of fun to build this with my daughter, and she looking so fine. And here are not the real. You must make it better. Okay. Yes, she is hot, but I make a lot of fun. I think for me.
Oh, that was almost bad. I'm sure people would have been highly entertained, though, if I'd just fallen all the way to the bottom of Edgestone Ridge.
Okay.
You could write a tips and tricks gone bad about that, Fiendish.
Yeah, I could. How not to tour.
And I love this viewing platform that you've built up here on top that you probably don't notice or might not, or I should just say I didn't until I came up here, that's roped off and you can just see so much from here.
Yes, but
It's fun.
this is the same problem as Helm's Deep. My entry there, and it's so buggy that you fall down and okay.
I see.
I love this place. Yes.
Fiendish, when you entered, did you get to load at the transparent platform?
No.
Here, in the first time, here are the entry. Then you can look over the dimension and see the port and spaceport and the docks and
Hmm.
the telescope and the ship. This was the idea, but it does not work.
Well, at least where the entry point is, at you fall down. If you fall down on here and not say down at the bottom of the coast.
Yeah,
Yes,
and it's
that's the
actually, you
problem.
get that the first view is of the ship, so
Yeah.
I mean that seems like even a good design for an entry point there too.
Yes, that's why I make it, yes. Or I try it.
Oh, okay. Actually, we've only run a couple minutes over today, which is it's good. We still didn't get to see a lot of the dimensions that we really wanted to see, but that's okay. I highly encourage everyone to come over in person to Broodwatch to check out the dimensions of Chulia and Alejandre. And if you see that WSG tag, um, those are some good dimensions to tour. This is a guild on Broodwatch that pretty much they're builders. It's a very dimension friendly guild. I know most of the guild members have submitted entries to get up and go, so I certainly look forward to seeing those entries, and I'm pretty sure that everyone else does too, as far as all entries go. But thank you for giving your time up this weekend to come and tour your dimensions with us.
Yes, and thank you for visiting my dimensions too.
Hey, these are some great dimensions to see. I mean, I really encourage people to come and check them out.
Very
Okay.
creative ones. Thank you so much. And thank you to Alejandra for being here. It was fun having you along with us.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you,
You are
Julie. Welcome.
welcome.
All right, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you for watching today. Next week is a long-term builder. She just came back from a long break, and so next week will be Val's and at Greybriar. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you for watching.